Chapter 1. A share in the reward. There was a beautiful town. The town was led by a friendly and generous man, who was the richest person in the town. He was so generous that he always helped people and fulfilled their needs. The rich man was happy that he was gifted with a son. He was married before 10 years and did not have a child for so many years. In order to celebrate the birth of his child, he arranged for a massive feast to all the people in the town. He appointed famous cooks from various parts of the country and ordered them to serve more than 100 varieties of foods to the villagers. The cooks and their assistants started cooking the feast. While they managed to have majority of foods, they weren't able to get fish, a special delicacy. The rich man, on knowing this, announced to the people that he would reward enormously to the person who brings him the fish to complete the feast. The announcement was made all over the town and many villagers tried hard to get fish. While most of them failed, a middle-aged man got a huge fish and rushed to the rich man. While he was about to enter into his palace, he was stopped by the gatekeeper. The middle-aged man promised to give half the reward he earned if the gatekeeper let him inside. The greedy gatekeeper, considering the announcement of lump sum reward from his employer, let the man go inside with the fish. The rich man was happy getting the fish and ordered his cooks to complete the feast. And he said, "I'm so happy that you got me the fish here. Tell me what you want. I can reward you anything. You need a bag of gold coins, jewelries, a home or a land." The man who brought the fish said, "I want 100 lashes on my back." Everyone was stunned to hear this. Still, as promised, the rich man decided to reward him as he wished. Before the servants were prepared to lash him, he requested the rich man to call the gatekeeper inside. All are surprised about the connection between the two. The middle-aged man, pointing at the gatekeeper, told, "He is my business partner. He did not allow me take the fish inside and I promised him to reward 50% of what I receive, then he permitted me. So please, he deserves half the reward you are giving me." The rich man understood the reason behind the demand of 100 lashes. He asked the gatekeeper, "I want to reward you fully that is asked by the man who brought the fish." The greedy gatekeeper had a big smile and said yes. The servant lashed him 100 times on his back and he was terribly shocked. The middle-aged man was rewarded with gold coins. Greediness will put you in trouble. Taking the short route to earn more or shortcut to success will not help you. Laziness doesn't earn you anything. Chapter. Though. The proud boy. There was once a very proud boy. He always walked through the village with his eyes turned down and his hands in his pockets. The boys used to stare at him, and say nothing, and when he was out of sight, they breathed freely. So the proud boy was lonely, and would have had no friends out of doors if it had not been for 2 stray dogs, the green trees, and a flock of geese upon the common. One day, just by the weaver's cottage, he met the tailor's son. Now the tailor's son made more noise than any other boy in the village, and when he had done anything wrong he stuck to it, and said he didn't care. So the neighbors thought that he was very brave, and would do wonders when he came to be a man, and some of them hoped he would be a great traveler, and stay long in distant lands. When the tailor's son saw the proud boy he danced in front of him, and made faces, and provoked him sorely, until, at last, the proud boy turned round and suddenly boxed the ears of the tailor's son, and threw his hat into the road. The tailor's son was surprised, and, without waiting to pick up his hat, ran away, and sitting down in the carpenter's yard, cried bitterly. After a few minutes, the proud boy came to him and returned him his hat, saying politely, "There is no dust on it, you deserve to have your ears boxed, but I am sorry I was so rude as to throw your hat onto the road." "I thought you were proud," said the tailor's son, astonished. "I didn't think you'd say that." "I wouldn't." "Perhaps you are not proud." "No, I am not." "Ah, that makes a difference," said the proud boy, still more politely. "When you are proud, and have done a foolish thing, you make a point of owning it." "But it takes a lot of courage," said the tailor's son. "Oh, dear, no," answered the proud boy. "It only takes a lot of cowardice not to." And then turning his eyes down again, he softly walked away.